It's Becky here. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a barbecue sauce. So for this recipe you're going to need some oil. You can use fry light, but the recipe says oil. That's 1 teaspoon of that. You're going to need 1 onion. It's going to need to be diced up finely. 2 cloves of garlic. Now this is a bulb, so you don't need to use 2 of these, just 2 of the cloves that come from it. You're going to need, what have we got? What size can we got here? 400 grams, so half a tin of chopped tomatoes. This just as the Smart Price ones. They're as good as any in my opinion. Some tomato puree. Oh, not the right way. Yeah, you can get that anywhere. Some tomato ketchup. Some salt. Some pepper. Some Dijon mustard. A lemon would be half of that because you just need some of the juice. What else haven't I mentioned? Some mild chilli powder. Some Worcestershire, I can't say it, some neon parents basically. And I'm going to add in some smoked paprika because, well, you know, I like it. I'll just quickly show you, oh, and this. Some balsamic vinegar. Okay, let's quickly show you the ingredients. Okay, so what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to get my onion sliced up finely and crush 2 bulbs of garlic and heat some oil up in my pan. So once that's done, I'll show you the next step. Okay, so everything's chopped up. Again, I've lost the little bin to my garlic crusher, so I've chopped it up finely. And whilst I was doing that, I let my pan heat up, so as soon as everything's gone in there, it'll start cooking straight away. So I'm just going to transfer this into there. See if I can, yeah, I'm going to have to pause it for a second and then we'll get to the next bit. Okay, everything's well, not everything, my onions and garlic, transferred into the pan. You probably hear them sizzling away nicely. Now they need to, excuse me, saute, which means go soft. And I've used a red onion purely for the fact that it's a sweeter taste rather than a white onion. And barbecue sauce is going to have that sweet smoky taste, which will be nice. And if I just remind you again, I used 1 onion and 2 cloves of garlic. And this needs to saute down. I think it should take about 5 minutes or so. And again, I've used oil, I'll show you what I used. There's a teaspoon of this. If you want to knock the sins back, go ahead and use fry light or low calorie cooking spray. And yeah, and I'll just show you the next step. Okay, if I just show you this a second, just while my onions and garlic are still cooking, I've used half a tin of the chopped tin tomatoes. Remember, they're just the Smart Pricey ones, but again, whatever ones you prefer. And I've put my tomato puree in here now. Now I don't need to put it in a bowl, but it's just easier so I can show you how I transfer it into a pan. And my tomato puree tube's very squished, but yeah, tomato puree varies in price, all the same stuff to me. So yeah, and that's the next step. These two have to go in once your onions and garlic are nice and soft. I'll just show you a little progress. If you can see, oh, I think they're in shadow. If you can see, they're softening down. It smells really nice. Smelling good already. Okay, so my onions and garlic have been in for around about 5 minutes or so. If you can see the difference from earlier, they've gone a bit more translucent, I can't say it, a bit more see-through like. I've also put my little lemon here, just to get a bit warm, because that will get once you need some lemon juice in this, so that'll get the juice, make it more juicier. Okay, so, without trying to break anything, my next step is to transfer, do you remember I've got tin tomatoes, half a can, and some tomato puree. I used about a tablespoon, should be enough. You can always add more if you feel like you need some more to taste later on. Don't forget to keep trying it throughout, just to make sure it's seasoned well. So, in that goes. Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. Okay, and the next step with this is to cook this down until the sauce thickens. And then you basically not chuck everything in, but you put the rest of the ingredients in. Oh, making shadows again. Okay, if you can see that. It doesn't look that nice at the moment, it looks a bit mushy. But yeah, it's going to come together. It should be yummy. Well, it will be yummy. Okay, I'm just going to stir it around till it thickens. And I'll just quickly recap you the rest of the ingredients. So you're going to need some mild chili powder, some Liam Perrins or whatever you have, some balsamic vinegar or some wine vinegar, excuse me, some Tommy K, yay, some Dijon mustard, oh, you get a foot, there we go, yep, salt and pepper for, oh, yep, black pepper, and some good old table salt, just for extra seasonings. There we go. Okay, you can see that my sauce has now started to thicken up. It has been cooking for around another 5 minutes, so all in all this is probably taking about 10 to 15 minutes, including sort of prep time, doing your onions and stuff. So, in with a tablespoon of ketchup, whee, in it goes, and a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. And that goes, oh, doesn't need a spoon. Yep, oh, get the rest of that off in a second. We'll put some Liam Perrins in. We can open it. Nice. Probably put a little bit too much in there. Some mild chili powder. Okay, I didn't feel that at all. And some smoked paprika. Nice. Smells really good already. I'm going to put some salt and pepper in there and my half lemon for the juice. But I kind of need 2 hands to that. I can do the pepper now. Some black pepper. Yep. And then I'll put in my vinegar, pinch of salt, and half of this lemon. And then I'll show you the next step. Okay, so this has been cooking for around another 5 minutes or so. If you find when you're tasting it throughout that it's quite because you've got quite a lot of tomato, and then you've got some lemons. So you've got tomato puree, canned tomatoes, lemons, and that's quite a lot of acid. You may find that it's quite strong for you. And if you remember, like normal barbecue sauce is quite sweet, so you may want to add a bit of sugar or sweetener in there just to break down that acidity. I can't say that either, but you know what I mean. Just to make take the sharpness away. And same cows that I've just added into mine. This is optional. Cayenne chili pepper, yeah, yeah, that's quite nice, and sort of a bit of a heat kick to it. But yeah, and then what I also forgot to mention is that, I mean, if you want to eat that lumpy, that's fine. You can whiz that down to get a smooth looking sauce. Let me just bring this into a better light for you. Can you see there? It's quite a reddy colour as opposed to the brown ones you get in restaurants and supermarkets. I can't talk today. Okay, so I'm going to let that cook for a bit longer. Don't forget to try it throughout if it needs more salt, more Liam Perrins, because the flavour is down to your preference, of course. Okay. Okay, so it took about 15-20 minutes overall to cook. I've whizzed it through my little hand whizzer. I'll just show you what we've used. Obviously it had a blade thing on the bottom, but I put that by the sink to be washed up. So tonight I'm probably going to be putting this on some chicken. Yeah, do what you like with it. Put it on some steaks, do some ribs with it. It's quite a reddy tomato. Oh, can't see, you can see that. It's a very dark red colour. You can see the light's not very good. Oh, it's a better light. Yeah, but it tastes really good. Mine's got quite a smoky, sweet taste to it. But whatever spices you want to put in yours, if you want to make it really spicy or more of a sweet barbecue sauce, just have a play about. Let's just recap you the ingredients again. We've got oil. Again, you can use fry light. That's totally your call. Vinegar. I used about a teaspoon of that. Liam Perrins, added some in after the tomatoes and the onions were done, and then I just added it to taste. Tomato ketchup, about a tablespoon of that, again if you feel like yours needs more or less. We got the tomato puree, squidgy one, chopped tomatoes, salt, Dijon mustard, black pepper, we had half a lemon, and the onion and the garlic. So there we have it. Comment, like, subscribe, share, and let me know what you think. Okay, and enjoy your barbecue sauce. Bye!